So we are going to head to Osaka Joe. I think Skitzer is the guy who recommended to go to Osaka Joe. If it wasn't you, then I feel bad, but I'll plug your channel now. So, oh, hold on. So anyways, if it wasn't Skitzer, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna, here's a link to Skitzer's channel right up there. He's from Australia. I watched a couple of his vlogs. He seems like a pretty cool guy. He rides a little Honda V, I don't know, I think it's a V, I don't know what he rides, but anyways, I think Skitzer said let's go to Osaka Joe, so let's go to Osaka Joe. It's bright. Love the bike so far. Unfortunately, we've been around a lot of traffic today, so I haven't really got to really open it up at all. Like, I was on the highway a little bit, and I already know that this will get me in trouble a lot faster than my 600 would. Anyway, so this is what it's like riding around in Osaka. I don't really like it. I feel like there's cars everywhere. Everybody's changing lanes, stop lights everywhere. You know, when I first wanted to move to Japan, I thought I wanted to live in Osaka, or I wanted to live in Kobe, and you know, my wife said, okay, yeah, let's before we were married, she said, yeah, let's get a place in Osaka or Kobe. And then it got kind of closer to us getting married, and she said, actually, you know what, let's stay in Wakayama. And she kept shitting on Wakayama all the time. She said, Wakayama sucks, Wakayama is boring, there's nothing to do in Wakayama. So I was thinking, yeah, it's like, yeah, Wakayama sucks, there's nothing to do in Wakayama, Wakayama isn't fun. And then all of a sudden she changes her mind and says, let's stay in Wakayama. And I said, why do you want to stay in shitty Wakayama? And she said, well, close to my family, and this reason and that reason. And I was just like, I was kind of bummed out. I was like, okay, let's stay in little crappy old Wakayama. And I started doing research about, things around Wakayama, and I'm so happy that we live there, because I really don't like riding around in this. I prefer Wakayama 100 times more. If you're going to be riding a bike, I prefer rural Japan 100 times over, city Japan. And then Wakayama isn't so far away that I can't ride over here. When on the train this morning to come pick up my bike, it only took like an hour and a half to get over here. But even though it's so close, because I don't like driving in this, in the city, I haven't seen a lot of what Osaka has to offer. I know that they've got a lot of good clubs and bars, and I don't like the club myself, but I do like bars. But the trains, they stop running at like midnight-ish. So if you're gonna party, you got to be at home before midnight, or else you're going to be stuck somewhere. And that's happened to a few of my friends. So because of that, I haven't really partied in Osaka. And then of course I could drive over here, but if I'm going to drive over here, I'm not going to drink, because I got to get back home. I've got some friends that live over here, and they said I could stay at their house, but I haven't taken them up on that yet. So, like Osaka Joe seems like the obvious place to go, and you'd probably think that I'd been there before, but actually this is my first time. My buddies that live in Osaka here are going to take me, so let's see where they end up taking us, I guess. I love seeing these buildings over here. One thing, You know what? I've been shitting on Japan a lot lately. I think I'm up to number 4 thing I hate about Japan, and I'm only on number 1 of thing I love about Japan. So let me think about something I love about Japan. It's getting harder these days to think of that. Let me say the people are very generous. Not everybody is social. Not everybody will, like say hi to you or be nice to you or whatever. But if you make it in with somebody, they're going to treat you very well. And then, of course, you should treat them well back. But, these guys today, one of these guys paid for my toll road today just because, that's something cool to do. When I got into an accident, my wife's grandmother gave me an envelope full of money to say, I hope you cheer up from the accident. When I got in the accident, a couple of students of mine gave my wife and I about $200, and they said, "Sorry about the accident. I hope you feel better. Have a nice dinner with your wife." God, I can go on and on about things that piss me off about Japan, but I could also go on and on about how many times people have been very generous to me in this country. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, okay, that's the castle. Oh, there's Osaka Joe. I didn't even know. There's the castle wall. I hope you can see that. Oh, that's cool. And actually, I'm pretty stoked about this. Don't leave me. Oh, that's beautiful, though. Think of that. I'm sure these walls have been rebuilt, but a long time ago, they had to put every single wall into that. They had to put every single stone into that wall. Okay, these guys, I got a red light. That's actually not Osaka Castle. That's just like Osaka Apartment. That little shitty guy in the corner. Okay, where are these guys? Another red light. Yeah, I don't know where they are. Ah.でも友達は行ってるから大丈夫です。はい。はい、ありがとうございます。Here we go. Here's the parking lot of Osaka Joe. The parking lot was built in the 10th century. I don't know. Okay. Let's check it out. The only requirement is that you comment on this video. That's to enter in. But if you, so that's all you got to do to get in. But I would appreciate it if you would thumb this up and also share. But you don't have to do that. Just comment to be entered in the prize, for the prize.